Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Amazing Warrior 23, or welcome back for those of you that's been supporting my channel for years now. Thank you so much for coming back, and the ones that are new, welcome. So in today's video, as you guys can see from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about genetic diversity and inbreeding. This is something that I've been kind of thinking about last night. Um, Me and my friend, we were watching a movie. It was called Wrong Turn, and basically the movie was about these cannibalistic mountain men that would go around hunting people and, as you guess it, eat them up. But the difference between that and more to that, they were inbreded, and they've been inbreded based off the description, been inbreded for generations at a time. And it made me think a lot about it because it's like we, in a sense, as people, in a broad sense, we are all related. You know what I'm saying? So my question in my mind is that okay, what makes us different as people? You know, um, for millions of years, we got here in some way by breeding each other for years, millions of years. But the difference between that, the population became so huge and large that our gene pool is healthy, because obviously when you think about inbreeding, you think about genetic issues, you think about the person sleeping with their family member, things of that nature. So I'm just thinking, okay, what makes it any different? So the first thing I just want to get out the way is that obviously it's morally wrong in today's society because one, it's incest if you're sleeping with your family member or any relatives, and if you get pregnant by them, then there's a high chance that that baby is going to come out with genetic issues, in my opinion. Well, it's not my opinion, but it's facts, obviously. But I think this is definitely something, a topic to really discuss more on about for those that's been curious and was thinking and wondering, just to get a better understanding of what makes it different for us as humans to in some way be related to each other than somebody being inbreded, you know what I'm saying, for generations at a time and having these different genetic issues and things of that nature. It's in the genetic diversity and breeding. It's definitely something that affects all living things, and I think it's super important to talk about and understand more about. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some of the basics. We live in a world with like billions of people, right? That means there is a huge range of genetic diversity. This diversity is really important because it allows us to mix genes with different individuals. When we have that diverse gene pool, it helps keep our gene pool healthy and resilient, right? It's like having a different variety of tools in a box or a toolbox. The more options you have, the better you can handle the different situations that comes your way. Now, here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. When we talk about inbreeding, right, we're looking at a situation where individuals breed within a small circle, like family members or close relatives. This can lead to a limited gene pool, and that's where you guess that the problem starts, like the genetic issues and things of that nature, things that comes along with it. Excuse me. Think about it. If you only have like a few options, right, to choose from, you're likely to end up with similar traits, which could be a double-edged sword in this case. And with a smaller gene pool, right, there's a higher risk of genetic issues popping up. You see, when you keep reproducing within a limited set of genes, it can lead to a greater chance of genetic disorders. This is because harmful recessive traits can become more common, and those traits might not show up until generations later. It's a bit like a hidden danger lurking beneath the ocean or the pool or something like that. I don't know. I think ocean's a much more better way to put it. It's deeper. But it's not just with humans. This concept also applies to like animals and plants too. For example, in agriculture, farmers often choose genetically diverse crops to ensure better yields and disease resistance. It's all about keeping that genetic variety alive. So while we're all, in a broad sense, related, being brothers and sisters, of that nature, the way genetic works today is much more complex than it is or than it seems. So next time, you guys, when you think about genetic diversity and inbreeding, just remember how important it is to have that wide range of genes. It's pretty wild to think about how all of this works and how it impacts not just us, but also the entire ecosystem. So when you get the chance, take the time to really think about it. Do some research, more research about it if you're curious, and just take the time to really think about it and take the time to understand more about it. I really do hope this video helped a lot of people out there because this is a kind of like a controversial type of topic. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were curious what makes it different, and hopefully this video kind of answer some of the questions that some of you guys were kind of curious about and wanted answers from. So I really do hope this video helped you a lot. If you guys want any more kind of topics like this to be added into the next video, just comment down below and give me some ideas on what to talk about. I'm the type of person I am, I'm the type of person that thinks deep on certain things. Like if I'm curious about it, I wonder and I do my research and I try to understand more about it to for it to make more sense to me. So just give me some ideas down in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to do a video on it and talk about the topic. And yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited to start, talk about certain topics like this, and I'm excited for you guys as well to watch my content and to learn and understand more. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notifications to get notified whenever a new video or content does drop. If you are not new, thank you so much for continuing to support me for years. I really appreciate it. And more years to come in the future. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely be seeing you in the next video. You guys take care and you enjoy the rest of your weekend.